Hello, welcome to this tutorial. I hope you're having a great day. In this tutorial, we're going to be creating a sidebar navigation. As you can see right here, in the last video, we create this tab navigation bar with this nice animation and hover effect. Hover right here, as you can see. And this video, we're going to create a sidebar version. So let me just show you the effect for this one. When we hover over the sidebar, you can see AS pen. We see the menu, see the icon, the active one right here, and the text icon on the left, text with this nice hover effect, as you can see right here. And when you hover outside of the header, it goes back like this and just show the icon without the text. When we hover in, it shows the text. Okay, so that's what we're going to be creating in this video. There's going to be a link in the description where you can download the complete source code. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Hello and welcome back. My name is Marius, and on this channel I create web design and development tutorial. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so you won't miss my tutorial when I release them. As I said in the introduction, this video we're gonna be creating this sidebar navigation. Right here I can see with this nice hover effects. Right here when it's hover over the navigation AS pen. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna create in this tutorial. Last tutorial we create this tab one right here. For the last tutorial, there's gonna be a link where you can watch how we create this one as well. Okay, so let's get started for the sidebar. So I have my HTML boilerplate right here. So I'm gonna create my header using the header tag with the class called header. So if you watch last tutorial when we create our tab navigation, you see the markup will be almost the same. So my header, I create my nav with a class header nav. To the header now create my logo. So header logo, and use the image. Go to image folder and look for logo.png. After the logo, I'm going to create my URL with a class header nav items like this. And for the inside of here, I'm going to create li with a class of header list, and given under the class active like this. Inside here, I'm going to create my anchor element with a class header link like this, and leave the href empty. Inside here, I'm going to create a span element with a class called icon. Use my remix icon. And down here, I'll create another span with no class. I'm gonna be home. Okay, so I'm gonna be creating that for the YouTube, cause the about projects, the contact, and the search. Okay, so it's gonna be almost the same markup. So I'm gonna speed it up and then create them quickly and then come back. Okay. Okay, I just create them. So if I save it, we get them all right here. Okay, now we have our extra one, the logout right here. So after my URL, outside of my URL right here, I'm gonna paste one of the li with the li class right here, but instead of using the li, I'm gonna just use a div instead, like this. And this one for the icon right here, gonna be logout. Like this. And for the contents, gonna be logout. Save this. We get it right here, I can see. So that's it for the HTML. If you guys have any question, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you. And if you're liking this tutorial, I will appreciate if you hit the like button. It will help the YouTube algorithm. It also help to suggest it to other people that might benefit from it. If you have already done so, I would appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. Thank you. Now, with the HTML out of the way, let's move to the CSS. Open up my CSS right here. For the CSS, just have my root with a custom variable with the colors, the basic reset right here. Give it the root font size to be 10 pixels. Give font family to the body right here, the background color and color, all of that. Now we start styling our navigation. So after the container right here, I'm going to select my header class like this. Set the position to be fixed. Z index of 12. Top and left to be 0. For now, set it width to be 30 rem like this. Set a height to be 100 viewport height. Set the overflow for the x-axis to be hidden, for the y to be auto. Set give it a back shadow of 0.6 on the y, and then 1.2 rem, and for the blur, and for the color RGBA be 0.12. Okay, give it a background color to be the off-white, and I give it a transition to be the width, because we're gonna change the width, as you can see right here. So that's why we want to transition the width to be 0.5 seconds. Ease and out. Save this now. You should get something like this. Okay. So next, we'll move to the header nav, which hold the logo and all of this. So header nav, set display to be flex. So I see this now, as you can see, that's display flex. I put them next to each other, but we want it to go top to bottom, not left to right. So I'm going to change the direction. So say flex direction by default is row. This is a row. So I'm going to set it to column. So I'm going to go top to bottom. So I say column, go top to bottom. Okay, but I want this one, the logout, to be at the bottom right here, so they are distributed equally. So I would say justify contents with space between. When you set the flat direction to be column, the justify content now will work on the y axis. If you set to row, justify content will work on the x axis. Okay, so if I say this now, you won't see any change. So I will set the height for this to be 100%. If I say this now you can see, let's see, equal spacing. Okay, So after that one, now we start styling the logo. So header, that logo, set the width and height to be 5 rem. So border radius to be 50%. Overflow heading, and set a flex shrink to be 0, and set a margin top and bottom to be 0, left and right to be 4 rem. Okay, save this. You can see it right here. And before we move forward, right here inside the header, I'm going to add a padding or top and bottom of 4 rem and 0 for left and right, so we get some space on top and on the bottom right here. So going back to our header logo right here, and we need to style the image so it's showing correctly. So I'm going to select the header logo again and select the image, set of it, set the width and height to be 100%. If you guys have any question, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you, and I will appreciate it if you like as well and subscribe. You have not already done so. Thank you. So now that we said we save this one, you should see the image is right here. So after this, now we start styling the header list. This individual list, li. So header, that list like this. Set a color to be not color. Set a border radius to be, if you take a look at the finished project, see the border, there's a rounded corner right here, down here, but here there's no other left, there's no rounded corner. Okay, so I say border top left 0, top right 0.6 rem, bottom right also 0.6 rem, and then bottom left to be 0. Okay, you won't see anything now, and I give it the overflow to be hidden, and give it a transition all 0.3 second, ease and out, and give it a margin right to be 4 rem. So I save this. See nothing here yet. Okay, and after that one, now we start styling the link right here. So we had a class for header link like this, and set a color to be inherit. Let's say this. Now turn this black. Okay, not a blue anymore, and set a font size to be 2 rem, padding all around also 2 rem to rem, and a padding left to be 4 rem. I save this. Now it starts seeing. I set a display to be inline flex like this. Set an inline item to be center. Save this. Now you can see. And set the width in 100%. Now you can see it stretch all the way through. Set a border left. No, not border right. Left to be 0.3 rem, solid, transparent. Save this. Okay, that's what this border represents. This one right here. Okay, so after that one, give it a transition and and it's gonna be all again. So I'm gonna copy this one real quickly. Now I'm gonna start styling the icon. So header link. Let's set the icon. Get a font size. Be 2.2 rem. Text align to be center. Go, we want to create this square right here. Okay. And set width and height to be 5 rem. 5 rem, like this. Save it. Let's give it its border so you can see how it's looking like. Border say 0.1 rem solid, like this. So this is how it looks like. Now we want to put it in the middle. So another trick, instead of using display flex, we can set the line height to be the same as the font size, so 2.2. So I save this. Now it's in the middle. Now we want to run the border. So border radius be 0.6 rem, like this, and give it the margin right to be 2 rem. Let's save this. Now get some space right here. So I'm gonna remove the border from here. Now you can see. Okay. So now I'm gonna add a hover effect for them. Find our header list right here. So down here, select my header list, hover, give it a background color. I'm gonna use my primary lights. Save this. Now you can see. Now if you take a look, the border radius is now showing, so there's a mistake here. Set border, it should be border radius. Save this. Now you should see the border radius. Okay, so that's the header list. After that one, we want to do it for the link right here. So I'm gonna select my header list, duplicate this one. So when we hover over the header list, we want to do the header link. Now for the header link, at the same time we want to do it for the active. If the header list had the active, and our first li does have the active class, so the active, like this. Then we want to set our color to be primary, and our border left color also primary. Border left to be the primary. As you can see. As you can see. So that now we want to do it for the, we take the active one, see how this background color for the icon. We want to do that for this one. So and grab this one, just this one right here, and then instead of header link, it's just gonna be icon, like this, and gonna be the background color to be the primary doc. Save this, as you can see right here. Now if you take a look right here, the text are hidden when we now hover over the header, but when we hover over, it's showing, and then the text are wrapped For example, around this span, also this icon also wrap around this span. So we want to hide the text first by default, hide it, and only show it when we hover over the header. So to do that, we want to set our header link to the span, and then set opacity to be 0, and then transition opacity 0.3 second, ease and out. So I see this now, it hides everything because the icon also is wrapped around the span element. So to fit this, we can select this again, come down here and say span that has a class icon, the opacity can be 1, okay, like this, and this worked just fine. But I want to show you another way you can do it by using the NAT selector. So I'm gonna do this one and keep everything right here. So say NAT. So I want to select this header length and the span, except for whatever we want to put right here. Okay, so we don't want to select any span element with anything without this class icon. So we're going to use the attribute selector, so the whole bracket, and put class, put asterisk, put the whatever class we want to put. So in this case icon, like this. So we're going to select everything except for any element with this class right here inside of the header link. So if I say this one now, we get the same thing. Okay, the text is hidden but the icon are here. Okay, so with that, now we want to go back to the header right here, and see how we give it the width right here. Our width we change. Now we want to hide it, and if you take a look, remember we have like 4 pixel and margin on the left and also on the right, and this image right here has 5 rem or width. So we have 4 pixel and 5. So we can use the calc function and set it to be the 4 rem times 2, which is the left and right, then say plus the 5 rem. If I see this now as the width, it should be, see it shrink everything right here. Okay, the reason why it shrink this one is because down here we set this one to be 100%. Just need to remove it. Now it's showing, now it's hidden a little bit more. So instead of to be 5, I will change it to 6, so everything is showing nicely. Okay, now we don't need this hover effect showing like this, because when we want to hover over it, we want to expand it. So if you come down all the way here, we're going to add the hover effect for the header. So I say header hover like this, set the width to be 30 rem. So save this and hover it. As you can see, now when we hover it, we want to show the text. All of this start working nicely. So duplicate this, say hover, then we can say the header link, get the span, all we got to do, say opacity to be 1. So I save this and hover. As you can see, the text are showing. Okay, now we want to set the active background color, as you can see right here. It need to be shown. So duplicate this one and set a header link. Going to header list with the active class, and go and set it the background color to be the primary lights, like this. So you get something like this. Okay, so that's the sidebar navigation right here. In the last video we created our tap navigation with this nice hover effect. In this tutorial we create the sidebar version of it with a nice hover effect. Okay, so that's it for this week tutorial. If you have not already done so, I appreciate it if you like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. I thank you for stopping by and watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Until then, have a great one, and bye.